Hey guys, welcome to the first of a series of videos that I've decided to do and start uploading onto my artist Facebook page. Now, I used to do video tutorials over Zoom and stuff like that a couple of years ago, and people asked if I, could I start doing them again, but I was going to do one last year, but unfortunately due to other commitments, I wasn't possible, and I had to cancel that. But so what I thought I'd do, as a lot of people ask me about how I get my low end the way I do and how I get my productions the way they are, I thought, and as I enjoy, showing people and helping new producers in the trance scene, help them how to to produce their music. I thought I'd do these little videos and see if it's well received. Then I'll carry on doing them. And this is basically more so an insight on how I do stuff. This is not a written rule. This is not something. There are many different ways of doing different things within the production of trance music, and this is just my way. This is the way that I do it. And what I thought I'd start with is shaping a kick, and shaping kick so that the tail of the kick doesn't bleed into the bassline zone, bassline area, which is here. Because what I found in quite a few of the demos that we have come in, and when people send me their track and ask for some feedback, I do tend to find that quite often that I can hear that there's problems with the low end. There's a lot of mud going on in the low end, and potentially when I turn around to them and say, "Well, it sounds like the tail of your kick might be bleeding into the bassline area," they say, "What do you mean?" So I thought I'd just, a lot of people out there that will see this video that will go, "Oh yeah, this is simple stuff," but a lot of people do overlook this and don't actually spend a bit of time shaping their kick. Now, trying to keep this video short as quick as possible, because it's only shaping a kick. There are many different ways in which you can do this in all different doors. I'm working in Ableton here, as you can see, and you can also use like kick generators. Kick 2 is great for generating kicks and making your own kicks from scratch, and you can shape really well in there as well. But if you don't have that, and you have samples, kick samples, then there's some fantastic ones over at Alan Morrow. He's created a really great pack. Meta and Glider got some great packs. So there's lots of great packs out there, but there's two good websites that you can go to and get them here. So I've got an Alan Morrow one here, I've had for a long time. And here is a kick that I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier, and you can hear that it's nice, solid. The whole track is nice and solid, mixed down, ready to go. So you hear there that the kick and the bass lines, the sub bass, the mid basses, they're all sitting nicely in the mix, and that is what. And the reason why they're sitting nice in the mix and the kick's sitting nice in the mix is because of shape to kick. Now, if I just quickly give you a quick example, there's a nice kick in A. Let's drag that across. You can see here that the tail of the kick is bleeding quite far into the bassline zone. So what I will do here is I will shape the kick, and with a quick way of doing it is obviously I'll just loop this section. So one beat of a bar. I'll loop that, let that play through, and then I'll use the fader on this particular occasion just to pull it over, using it as a volume envelope to dial in and shape the tail of the kick like this. So let's do that. By the way, I don't normally do this in headphones because I'm in a treated studio. I normally sit, in the centre part of my studio and listen and do it that way. But I mean, a lot of people do actually work in headphones. Because they can't make too loud a noise, but in a nice treated studio there is a sweet spot here. So what I'm looking for is I'm listening out for that sweet spot. Some of the tail is going to drag in, still drift in, but there's that nice sweet spot when you start to shape it. Let's shut everything else up and just solo those out. That's about right. So as you know, obviously, not to state the obvious here, but if you pull it back too far, you're going to lose energy in the kick, and it will just end up being completely weak and almost like just a click. And you don't want that. So you can see it's nicely rolling along. I say many different ways in which you can shape a kick, but that is one of the things that I do hear in demos that come over for the label, and also when people send me their tracks, I can hear that they're not shaping the kick, and it's quite interesting the amount of people that do overlook it, because I have asked people on many occasions in the feedback, have you shaped your kick? Is your click bleeding over into the baseline zone? And they go, what do you mean? So that's I thought I'd just do this little video tutorial, just hopefully to help those that are just starting out, and it's still early days for them. That will hopefully make a big difference. Cheers, guys.